I'm Allan Whiting from Outback Travel Australia, and this is the 2017 Ram 2500. This is a proper ute. The big Ram is typically American in feel. All-coil suspension gives a nice gentle ride, even when empty. There's no kick from the back end. But the damping is woefully inadequate for Australia's lumpy roads. So you'd need a set of good quality shock absorbers. The handling is flat, so there's nothing wrong with the spring rates. Vision is very good. Wide rear vision interior mirror, two big exterior mirrors. Noise levels are remarkably low. There's hardly any engine noise unless you're pressing the Cummins very hard. And there's no tyre noise from the big 275/70 R18 10-ply tyres. The column shift for the Chrysler 6-speed automatic looks a bit old-fashioned at first, but it works very well. And it has plus and minus up and down gear selection buttons on the end of the stalk, right at the driver's fingertips. Ergonomics are very good. You wouldn't know this was an aftermarket right-hand drive conversion. Very professionally done by the Walkinshaw organisation. The navigation system is bush ready. It's got most fire trails on it. By Ram standards, this specification is relatively mild. This vehicle is designed primarily for towing and for modest off-roading, but it does have a Borg-Warner transfer case with 2.46 to 1 reduction, which is very good. And the supple suspension lets it cope with ruts and rocks quite easily. But there is a model with much more ground clearance and bigger wheels for those who really want to become adventurous. The Ram 2500 comes also with traction control and an anti-spin rear diff. It doesn't have hill descent control, but a bit of judicious braking in low worked out fine. The big 6.7 litre Cummins Diesel 6 squeezes into the Ram's engine bay. This engine has been an option in Ram vehicles for a long time, alongside two different V8 petrol engines. The air cleaner is mounted high, breathes from the inner mudguard so you can fit a snorkel, although the air intake's probably high enough without a snorkel. There are two batteries. Things you wouldn't like to have to fix in the bush are the serpentine belt, which is quite awkward to get at, and the fuel filter, which is buried down behind the inner mudguard. Some of the overseas blogs suggest the easiest way to get at it is to take off the left-hand front wheel. There's a primary filter and water separator back at the tank above the prop shaft, so it's not exactly easy to get at either. I reckon this has got everything you need in a ute. There's a huge rear passenger area. You could fit 3 good old boys in here, or you can have 2 with a generous centre console. But I really love this. The seat lifts up pop some struts, and we have a flat area. You could easily put your fridge on here, but wait, there's more. Wait for it. You can sleep in here. This I love. You know, the wasted space in the walls of a tub. Not in a Ram. I suspect it's a gun box, but you could fill it with whatever you wanted to. Plenty of room. These tub boxes are optional, and there's one on each side. The tailgate opens to reveal a full 2.5 metre tray. There are tie downs that slide, and there are fixed tie downs, and there's also a cargo barrier that can move. When you open the tailgate, courtesy lights come on. Anti-slip coating is standard on the tray and the tailgate. The Ram 2500 is made for towing. With a 50mm ball on a tongue, it'll tow 3.5 tonnes. With this 70mm ball, it's rated for 4.5, and with the pintle, it's rated for 6.9 tonnes, and it's the same rating for a 5th wheeler. We haven't got any towing footage in this video, but our report on the website includes a tow test done by our mates at Club Marine magazine, who towed a 4.5 tonne boat from Melbourne to Portland and back. A tow bar and trailer brake package is standard, with a slide for trailer brake pressure. A great advantage for towing is an exhaust brake that works in 2 stages. The Ram has got the best rear vision camera setup in the business. There are 2 cameras, one on the tailgate, which we're looking at now, and we're backing into this concreting site where we can't afford to touch the formwork. There's also another camera at roof height, so you can scan your trailer while you're towing. Brilliant. And the big surprise is that the centre console becomes a 3rd front seat. It has only a lap belt, so it wouldn't be suitable for long distances. A sunroof is standard equipment, as is both front seats are heated, cushion and seat back, and air cooled as well, cushion and seat back. Steering wheel rim is also heated, as are the rear vision mirrors. I love almost everything about the Ram 2500. As a crew cab ute, it's got the best space, it's got the right wheelbase so that the back axle is in the middle of the tray, not stuck up under the rear door. As a towing machine, there's nothing better. It can pull anything from 3.5 to nearly 7 tonnes, either as a trailer or a fifth wheeler. It's not the cheapest ute on the block, but it doesn't need much in the way of extras. You need a front bar, a couple of driving lights, and definitely 4 quality shock absorbers, and you're ready to go just about anywhere. What I'm not so keen on is the complexity of the modern diesel with its complicated emissions kit, and the fact that the fuel filters are hard to get at. However, I'd have one.